Welcome to the 20th Annual Champaign Center Parade of Lights. Thank you for joining us. I'm thrilled to be here with my co-host, a string of twinkle lights that you keep up year-round because they make the room so cozy, Andrew Schiver.
And I am equally thrilled to be here with my co-host, the Grinch who stole my heart, Lindsey Gates-Markel. And we're the MCs and hosts of the Parade of Lights this year.
The Parade of Lights is organized by the Champaign Center Partnership, a nonprofit business association fostering a vibrant, inviting, and active Champaign core by strengthening small businesses and building community in downtown, midtown, and campus town.
Christie Clinic is once again our presenting sponsor for the Parade of Lights. We thank you for your support.
Our theme this year for the Parade of Lights is Home for the Holidays. So in just a few moments, we can expect to see some winter sights, stories, and songs come to life.
This year, for the first time, viewers at home will be voting for the best Shoebox floats. After you watch the parade, visit champagncenter.com to vote on the best float.
And today is Small Business Saturday. We hope you'll celebrate and support all the locally owned small businesses that make our hometown great. We encourage you to shop local in Champaign year-round. When you spend $100 at a local business, Andrew, $68 of that stays in the community. And that's what we want.
Be sure to stay tuned after the parade for a special musical performance and a visit from Santa, who's flying in to light the Tree of Lights.
Santa Claus?
The very same.
The parade will start in just a few moments, but first, let's introduce this year's Grand Marshal for the Parade of Lights, Julie Pryde from the Champaign-Urbana Public Health District, who will be ushering in this year's Shoebox Parade. Julie Pryde joined the CU PhD staff in 1995, and in 2008, she was appointed the first female public health administrator in CU PhD's 83-year history. Let's hear from her as we kick off the parade.
It's an honor to be the Grand Marshal for the 20th Annual Parade of Lights, Home for the Holidays. The Parade of Lights looks different this year because this whole year has been different. The shoebox floats that you are about to see may be small in size, but they will still have the same wonder and awe as the traditional parade, just less candy. If you ask me why I love the Shoebox Parade, it's because it demonstrates Champaign coming together creatively during this pandemic. It's the same type of creativity that we expect from you to help us get through this upcoming winter season. I encourage you to create new traditions to celebrate the holidays in your own home. You can make your own float just like the ones you're about to see and host your own virtual parade with family and friends. Enjoy the parade and stay safe this holiday season.
Thanks so much, Julie. The pride and joy of Champaign-Urbana, Julie Pryde. Up first for our floats, we've got the Champaign Center Partnership's Board of Directors. The Champaign Center Partnership Board of Directors welcomes you to the 20th Annual Parade of Lights, Shoebox Edition, presented by Christie Clinic. The Champaign Center Partnership works year-round to foster a vibrant, active, and inviting community in Champaign's downtown, midtown, and campus town. Remember to shop local this holiday season and support local businesses year-round.
Love that. Next up, we have Christie Clinic's float, Happy and Healthy. We are thrilled to welcome Christie Clinic back as the presenting sponsor of the 20th Annual Champaign Center Parade of Lights. Christie Clinic is proud to be the title sponsor for the 20th Annual Parade of Lights in downtown Champaign. For over 90 years, Christie Clinic has provided quality health care for the patients in our community. Today, they have more than 185 medical providers covering 41 specialties in 29 locations spanning East Central Illinois, delivering personalized and accessible health care for you and your family. Thank you again to Christie Clinic.
90 years. That's nearly as old as Santa.
Santa's ageless.
I apologize for my mistake. Coming up next from Gentle Giant Soft Washing, this beautiful float. Avoid the hassle of hanging Christmas lights this season and hire Gentle Giant Soft Washing to do it for you. Their all-inclusive Christmas light service includes design, installation, provisioning all lights and accessories, taking the lights down, and year-round storage. Check out their handiwork here at the parade with their small, lighted house float entry. The Gentle Giant team also hung all of the garlands and bows you see here in beautiful downtown Champaign this year. Thank you to owner Hayden Simonis for his support and sponsorship of the Parade of Lights.
Andrew, I've never thought of that being a service before.
I'm glad it is.
Makes so much sense. I want it. I'll be calling Gentle Giant. Next up, we have the CU Public Health District. With their float, pandemics are just our side hustle. Champaign-Urbana Public Health District, the National Association of County and City Health Officials 2019 Health Department of the Year, showcases the many programs and services they provide in our community, such as child dental, health education, infectious disease prevention and management, WIC, programming for healthy moms and babies, mosquito surveillance, immunizations, HIV services, teen health clinics, and much, much more. CUPHD has been proudly serving all in Champaign and Urbana since 1937. CUPHD wants to thank everyone for wearing masks, distancing from others, washing your hands, and helping to protect our community. Thank you again to our hero, Julie Pryde, for being the honorary Grand Marshal for this year's Parade of Lights.
Julie Pryde, an angel sent from heaven to save us all. Coming up next from the Illini Union, the spirit of the University of Illinois. And what a lovely spirit she's got. Look at Alma Mater there, just sitting down, enjoying some fire.
Yeah, it looks like she's going to tell us a holiday tale by the fireside. She's got a present for you.
What could it be?
And Andrew, I don't know, if you see over on the left, it looks like Alma has an aquarium in her living room there. She's got a little, what's Dory? What kind of fish is Dory?
Blue, I think.
It's got a blue fish, just like Dory. This float answers the question, what would it look like if Alma had knees? Thank you, Illini.
It sure does. It sure does answer that question. And thank goodness someone finally did.
Next up, we have the float, That's What Christmas is All About, Charlie Brown, from Big League Signs. Big League Signs presents the Peanuts characters in a winter scene inspired by the animated holiday classic. Big League Signs wishes you all a very happy, safe, and joyous holiday season because, after all, that's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown.
You love to see it. You love to see Charlie Brown and his friends having fun.
Yeah, Charlie Brown always needs to learn a lesson on a holiday. He's got a lot of lessons to learn about the holidays, it seems.
Coming to us next from Fox, Illinois, News from the North. A miniature Fox News studio as seen at the North Pole. Fox Champaign News is at 5:30 and 9 p.m.
Now, I love this. You know,
it's great. Sorry.
It seems they could be better dressed for the weather, but more power to them. They're enjoying their time at the North Pole.
Well, it's an unseasonably warm fall.
And the North Pole, as we know, is also magical. So maybe Santa and his elves have cast a spell.
It's entirely possible. It's entirely possible that Santa and his elves have cast a spell on the cast and crew of Fox, Illinois. They are under the spell of some sort of wizard, and they've been punished and sent to the North Pole.
Absolutely.
You heard it here first, folks, from Lindsey Gates-Markel.
Next up, from USS Bortus, Starfleet International Inc. is the float Oh Starry Night. Science fictional spaceships in flight from Star Trek fan club USS Bortus is what we see on this float. They send greetings from the future. Greetings to you. Peace and prosperity to all, and to all a good night. I love the fandom.
You gotta love it. Now, if they're from the future, do they know what I'm getting for Christmas?
I think they do, but they wouldn't tell you. Andrew, would ruin the surprise.
That is a valid point, but one I disagree with. Coming up next from Visit Champaign County, their float entitled Our Outside of Ordinary Home. Champaign County is home to an award-winning culinary scene, thriving arts and culture, thrilling sports, scenic outdoor spots, and unique shopping destinations. Don't forget the reindeer, goats, and corn.
Some of my favorite things.
Yeah,
you see Roger Ebert giving a thumbs up.
Oh, we sure do. We sure do. And a reindeer, I think they're outside of the blind pig there.
Another night scene from 40 North, we have Starry Night over Champaign. With programs such as Friday Night Live, the Boneyard Arts Festival, MTD Art, and the ACE Awards, 40 North, the Champaign County Arts Council, cultivates creativity and believes that the arts are a vehicle for social change, a catalyst for economic development, and fundamental to the quality of every life.
Amen to that.
Amen.
Hard agree. Could not be. We're doing art right now.
Believe it or not, we are.
Our next float comes to us from Logic Everyday Community. It's entitled Workspace, Childcare, Food and Drink, Events. Leading the charge this holiday season is Tommy Moose from Logic Kids Camp. At Logic, we recognize that every day is different and life moves at the speed of change. With hospitality-forward co-working, flexible childcare, modern comfort food and drink, and memorable event experiences all under one roof, our goal is to help make your life easier, more flexible, less stressful, and more fabulous. He is ready for a party.
He is ready for a party. It looks like he's doing a little cosplay as Rudolph there. That's cute.
Oh, he
Light
sure
up
is.
nose.
That moose doesn't know he's a moose.
Next up, a float from Feldkamps Towing. You know, Andrew, winter is soon approaching. No matter how deep the snow or the below zero temperatures, Feldkamps is there for all your towing needs. Let's have a safe and happy holiday season. The Champaign Center Partnership thanks Feldkamps Towing for sponsoring the Parade of Lights. Thank you, Feldkamps.
Thank you, Feldkamps. Is that
here we see them digging someone out of a jam, it looks like. We're stuck on the bridge.
That is not a very Merry Christmas, but it'll certainly turn around once they get that to the tow yard.
What a giant snowman looming over those people.
Maybe he's responsible for the accident.
Oh, that seems highly possible.
Coming up next from the Junior League of Champaign-Urbana, their float entitled The Festival of Trees. Junior League is celebrating their 25th anniversary of Champaign-Urbana's Festival of Trees. It looked a little different this year, but the virtual event raised critical funding for basic needs for school readiness for families in our community.
We love that.
We love it. A noble task from a noble group of junior leaguers.
Next up, Preservation and Conservation Association of Champaign County, better known as PACA, with their float, A Historic Home for the Holidays. The Preservation and Conservation Association of Champaign County, PACA, celebrates the Parade of Lights with a peek at the Greek Revival Cottage, one of the oldest structures in the county, one of PACA's first projects, and current home to the Urbana Park District offices. PACA is a nonprofit organization advocating for the preservation of the built environment in Champaign County through educational programs and their popular architectural salvage warehouse. Love that place.
Love that place, love that float. Look at that gnome.
A little gnome out front, adding a little flair.
Oh, gnome, he didn't. Thank you. Our next float's coming to us from See You at Home, and it's entitled One Winter Night. See You at Home invites you to learn more about the issue of homelessness at our 10th annual One Winter Night event, taking place on February 5th in downtown Champaign. Find out more about OWN 2021 and the many ways you can help us support our friends without an address at our website, www.seeyouathome.us.
Another noble cause.
Truly, Champaign-Urbana doing the best and most charitable things I've ever heard of.
Next up, from the Community Foundation of East Central Illinois, the float Local Giving on Your Terms. The Community Foundation provides philanthropic assistance to residents living in East Central Illinois. Since 1972, the foundation has distributed more than $19 million in charitable grants to more than 400 area nonprofits. These contributions are made possible by generous community members like you. Let the Community Foundation help you with your charitable giving. Visit them at cfeci.org today.
You know what I will?
I will too.
From the Champaign County Forest Preserve comes their float, Closer to Nature. The Champaign County Forest Preserve District welcomes you to their 6 beautiful forest preserves in Champaign County: Homer Lake, Lake of the Woods, Middle Fork River, River Bend, Sagron River, and the Kickapoo Rail Trail. Visit us to enjoy nature, connect with friends and family, and learn how your story connects with the heritage of this region. You know a fun fact, Lindsay?
What?
I've been to every one of those this
You're
summer.
a real outdoorsman. You're an outdoorsman.
I'll take it.
As you're listing off all those places, each better than the last.
I wouldn't rank them. They're all lovely, Lindsay.
I love them all equally.
All right.
Next up, a float from Austin Sportswear. Austin Sportswear is a family-owned business now in its third generation of ownership. Austin's provides high-quality dance apparel and shoes. It's the dance store downtown. We have seems like a Nutcracker reference. Love to go see the Nutcracker most years.
You know, and the Shoebox is very apt for this particular business.
Wow, is it ever? Correct.
Synergy, they call that in the biz. Our next float is from the Illini Union Bookstore. It's entitled The Illini Union Bookstore. An Illini-themed float by the Illini Union Bookstore, the official bookstore of the University of Illinois. ILL. There it is, we got there. Thanks, bookstore.
Next up from Clan & Marketing, their float and to all a good night. Champaign-Urbana's marketing and design agency, Clan & Marketing, wishes you and your family a happy and safe holiday season at home. Whatever your business is, from startup to scale up, Clan & Marketing can help with your marketing and website design needs. Remember to support our locally owned businesses this holiday season. Got Rudolph up on the rooftop there.
Is that oh, it is Rudolph. Hey, bud.
Click,
How you
click,
living?
click.
How you living, bud? From the Habitat for Humanity of Champaign County and Restore comes Habitat, Home for the Holidays. Habitat for Humanity of Champaign County and Restore has been building homes, communities, and hope here in Champaign County since 1991. Every dollar you spend at the Restore helps make a local family's dream of home ownership a reality. The current crises we are all facing really reminds us all how important it is for everyone to have a safe, affordable, and decent place to live. The Champaign Center thanks Lauren Gramley, Development Director at Habitat for Humanity, for serving on the 2020 Parade of Lights Committee. And who's that in the window? Former President of the United States, Jimmy Carter. Glad to see you still out there, building houses.
Next up, from Town Place Suites by Marriott, their float, So Sweet to Be Home for the Holidays. It is so sweet to be home for the holidays. Happy holidays from the Town Place Suites by Marriott.
Sweet sweets. Toot sweet.
Sweet sweets.
Sweet sweets. How sweet it is to stay in a hotel.
Indeed. In a suite.
Next up is a float from GAS Barbershop and Hair Salon. GAS Barbershop and Hair Salon is a warm, inviting environment. They're a diverse salon that offers services for all types of hair. At GAS, they promote healthy hair with the lost art of customer service. They're located at 121 West Church Street in downtown Champaign. Phone numbers 217-355-0402. Like them on Facebook and receive 10% off your first service. They want to wish you a happy holiday.
Coming down the street now, we have a float entitled Santa Goose from Goosehead Insurance. Honk honk, here comes Santa Goose spreading holiday cheer. An independent agency serving the Champaign-Urbana area, Goosehead Insurance wishes you a joyous, safe holiday season.
Now I want the audience at home to know that honk honk was not in the script, and it really tickled me.
You know, I was moved by the spirit of Santa Goose. So festive.
So festive. Not at all foul.
Not at all.
Our next float comes to us from Champaign County CASA, entitled CASA Pinwheels for Kids. CASA for Kids is bringing holiday joy to the over 400 children currently in the foster care system. Their blue pinwheels represent the hope of finding a safe, healthy, and permanent home. CASA is always looking for people with caring hearts for kids to volunteer.
Next up, we have Live Action Games. Live Action Games is Champaign's largest independent video game store. Their float is Mario Kart themed, and there are some other familiar characters cheering from the spectator stand. From Sega to Nintendo and Xbox to PlayStation, they have what you're looking for in games, consoles, Gundams, and collectibles. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, Live Action Games is here for you 7 days a week in downtown Champaign to help you game better, be safe, and stay awesome.
Our next float from Jane Addams Bookshop, booked for the holidays. Happy holidays from Jane Addams Bookshop, a locally owned used bookshop with 3 floors booked solid. Stay home this holiday season with a pile of books to take you on fantastic adventures. What a great idea.
Yeah, another great example of a way to spend your winter at home. We've got video games, we've got books. Do your shopping in Champaign. Yeah, you don't need anything else. Next up, from the Champaign County Fair Association, the float Queen and Little Miss. Showcasing your 2019 to 2020 and 2020 to 2021 Champaign County Fair Queen, Carson Robinson. Also included is the 2019 to 2020 and 2020 to 2021 Little Miss, Spencer McFarland. Carson is from Sydney, Illinois, and a junior at the University of Illinois studying ag education. Spencer lives in Champaign with her 3 brothers, mom, and dad. It looks like they're practicing their waves from the car. Andrew, you were demonstrating.
I do the parade wave. The Queen's wave. Shoulder, shoulder, wrist, wrist, touch the pearls, blow a kiss.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Our next float from Misti office, University of Illinois, called Welcome to Power Park. The Office for Mathematics, Science, and Technology Education, or Misti, at the University of Illinois works with teachers and students, informal educators, industry, and other researchers to develop a wide variety of educational opportunities and activities that are designed to engage learners of all ages.
Never stop learning, that's what I always say.
I always say you can teach an old dog new tricks. Not to anyone in particular, just to myself sometimes, quietly alone at home.
Next up, a float from the Student Media Marketing Association. SMMA is the marketing arm of the Illini Media Company, which has been at the heart of communications on the University of Illinois campus for over a century. Our successful, award-winning, student-run organization has served as an unparalleled training ground for students interested in all aspects of media operations. Countless professional writers, editors, photographers, artists, on-air talent, and salespeople began their careers here, gaining practice expertise that complemented their academic experiences at the university. What more could you ask for?
Not much. They covered most of it. Our next float's coming to us from Kikuchi Midwest Judo, entitled Legend of the Gnomes. Each year, the gnomes of Nome head to the top of Peppermint Peak to harvest their crop of peppermints and candy canes. Upon returning home, and as you remember that the gnome knows home is Nome, they proceed to distribute their sugar-laced bounty worldwide to the delight of children and dentists everywhere.
I am personally so grateful to the gnomes of Nome for their work harvesting peppermints and candy canes.
I'm grateful that I got through that in one take.
Up from the United Way of Champaign County, we have their float Live United. United Way of Champaign County encourages everyone in our community to live united. When we choose to live united, we can find solutions to our community's most difficult challenges and make life better for all of our neighbors. Isn't that all what we're trying to do?
Yes. Our next float, entitled Helping You Find Your Way Home for 42 Years, comes to us from Debbie Auble, Ward & Associates Realtors. From home to home and heart to heart, from one place to another, the warmth and joy of home at holiday time lights even the darkest night and brings us together. Ain't that the truth?
Next up, from Furniture Lounge. Tired of looking at your same old furniture? Check out Furniture Lounge, specializing in buying and selling mid-century modern furniture and home decor, vintage clothing, and vinyl since 2002. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram. Happy holidays from Furniture Lounge.
I love Furniture Lounge.
Who doesn't love Furniture Lounge? A staple of downtown Champaign businesses.
Look at the title on that. Ho Ho Home Decor. They
So
are
cute.
they are doing the best with mid-century modern that I've ever seen. Coming up next is the WPGU mobile from WPGU 107.1 FM. WPGU 107.1 is a fully commercial student-run college radio station located at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. Tune in to 107.1 FM for a 24/7 broadcast of alternative music and other programming throughout Champaign-Urbana and surrounding communities. No radio? No problem. You can now stream WPGU live on the go from all mobile devices. Download the WPGU 107.1 FM mobile app from the App Store. Search for WPGU 107.1 in the App Store.
Next up from the Champaign County History Museum, we have the Float, the Hometown History Museum. The Champaign County History Museum presents a model of its home, the Cattle Bank. Located at the corner of First Street and University Avenue in Champaign, the Cattle Bank is the oldest existing commercial building in Champaign County. Look at this model of the Cattle Bank. I love this.
It's extraordinary. The amount of detail that went into making this, I am truly astounded by it. Our next float is called an Easter Egg Christmas, and it comes to us from Emmanuel Memorial Episcopal Church. And it looks like two of their vintage Altar Guild Easter eggs are out in front of Emmanuel's red doors facing Westside Park. They're probably singing Silent Night in front of a manger scene before midnight mass starts. It's an Easter Egg Christmas there at Emmanuel.
Cute.
Adorable.
Next up from the Venue CU, we have Winter Wedding Bells. The Venue CU is a new event space located in downtown Champaign. They are open and booking for weddings, corporate parties, fundraisers, and private events of all types. They would love to host your special events. The Venue CU team wishes you and yours a wonderful holiday season.
Our next float's from the Champaign Fire Department. Serving Champaign since 1865, the 115 members of the Champaign Fire Department wish everyone the happiest of holidays. Here, Ember, one of the holiday fire safety elves, reminds everyone to water your tree and have working smoke detectors in your home. The Champaign Fire Department, here to serve you.
Thank you, Ember.
He's doing a great job there. He's driving the fire engine. He's wearing that fire costume like nobody's business.
Next up, from the YMCA of the University of Illinois, we have their float, Holly Jolly YMCA. You can't spell jolly without the Y. The University YMCA is Champaign's oldest nonprofit community organization, developing campus and community leaders committed to social justice, environmental protection, interfaith cooperation, and global engagement by fostering dialogue, reflection, and action since 1873. The Champaign Center thanks Casey Umland, Associate Director of the University Y, for serving on the 2020 Parade of Lights Committee. Thank you, Casey.
Thank you, Casey. We appreciate the hard work. Our next float comes to us from Menold Construction and Restoration, and it's entitled the Menold Construction and Restoration Float. Menold specializes in water, fire, storm, mold, pathogens, vandalism, and remodeling. Menold's float shows how they've been putting lives back together with 40 years of compassion, integrity, and experience. And it seems like they're doing a great job. They've restored this house. It was on fire, and then it was flooded, and now it is lit up for Christmas.
Beautiful. I'm glad they were able to save the popsicle stick roof. That's classic. You don't see that much these days.
That is a good crown molding. It's something that you pay extra for.
Classic. Next up, a float from UC Bank. UC Bank, your partner for purpose and progress, with 12 convenient locations across the Champaign area. Through sound advice and simplified solutions, Busey has proudly supported small businesses for more than 150 years. The Champaign Center Partnership thanks Busey for being a pillar investor in Champaign Center.
150 years? It's almost as old as Santa.
Andrew, again, Santa has no age. We'll ask him about it when he gets here.
We'll check in with him.
Which I think is soon.
From the Champaign Park District, it's a float entitled Winter Nights at Porter Park. The Champaign Park District will be lighting up Robert C. Porter Family Park starting the day after Thanksgiving. Their float is a replica of Winter Nights at Porter Park, complete with the lake, holiday lights, and smiles on faces. You love to see it.
You absolutely do love to see it.
I'm a big fan of lights. We haven't talked enough about lights during the Parade of Lights. Love lights.
Love to see lights. As you can tell, I'm in front of my home here that I like to do a little lighting for the holidays.
I'm actually inside of your home due to social distancing guidelines.
Safety first. Next up, a float from cutheaterhistory.com entitled Hometown Theaters Through the Years. Harry Morris created the website cutheaterhistory.com to share the history of Champaign-Urbana theaters and opera houses. Over the years, the theaters operated under upwards of 50 different names. Logos of just a few are included on the float.
I see the old Virginia logo.
That's right. The Orpheum Theater.
Oh yeah. Beautiful. That is a lovely float. He's put a lot of work into that. I really appreciate that.
Thank you, Perry.
Thanks, Pear. Our next float comes to us from Wells & Wells Construction. Wells & Wells Construction is a local general contractor specializing in multifamily housing and commercial construction nationwide. Wells & Wells Construction would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. Right back at you, Wells & Wells.
I love this float. This appears to be, I can only assume these are, workers, Wells & Wells construction workers. One's holding a pretzel.
I did notice that, and one's having a lovely little snack break up there on top.
Do you like pretzels, Andrew?
I would never say no to a pretzel.
That is the correct answer.
Thank you.
Next up, a float from Cunningham Children's Home. Hope begins here at Cunningham Children's Home. Cunningham is excited to share hope this holiday season with a special drive-through event, Luminaries of Hope, December 5th, 12th, and 19th. Enjoy a live nativity and a light display featuring 777 luminaries on Cunningham's campus, one to represent each youth and family served this year. Visit cunninghamhome.org for more information.
Our final float for the evening comes to us from One Main Management. It's a float entitled Coming Together. The facade of One Main Plaza dawned with the Parade of Lights Christmas tree. Coming together, whether in spirit or in person, One Main Management loves this time of year as the glow of the Christmas tree brings joy and smiles to all who live, work, and play downtown. The Champaign Center Partnership thanks One Main for being a pillar investor in Champaign Center.
Thank you, One Main. Who doesn't love a beautiful glowing Christmas tree?
I can't think of a single person, and I would hate to find one.
Absolutely. Magical.
What a parade that was!
Incredible event.
Everyone
Great
put
float.
so much work into it, so detailed, beautiful. I would say, the light of my life. Remember, this year you're voting for the best floats. After this video, head over to champagneCenter.com to vote on your favorite float. But we're not done yet. Soon.
What?
Soon, Lindsay. We'll have Santa at the Tree of Lights.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. I thought this day would never come for me.
It's a huge one for you.
It is. To get to see the Santa Claus. He's been flying around in a sleigh this whole time.
He's been showboating for most of the parade, but he's finally going to touch down and we're going to get a glimpse.
I'm so excited. But first, next up, we have music presented by the Conservatory of Central Illinois, located in downtown Champaign, performed by students of the Suzuki Roland program. Graham Valentin, age 7, Dow Valentin, age 11, and their mother, Rose Marshak, a founding member of the punk band Poster Children. The entire family has enjoyed many tours with the group, but now they are home for the holidays, enjoying traditional holiday music. Let's listen as they perform Good King Wenceslas, Up on the Housetop, and Oh Christmas Tree.
What an incredible performance from an incredible family. Step aside, Partridge family, there's some new kids on the block.
And now, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. I know I have.
I have.
It's time to light the tree of lights with a very special guest. Now, he goes by many names. You may have heard of Kris Kringle, Father Christmas, Saint Nicholas himself, the one, the only, Santa Claus.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! We've all been busy up the North Pole making masks for everybody so we can be safe this Christmas season. We hope all the boys and girls can still have a wonderful time. And now, if you would, help me count down so we can light the tree. I'm going to count down from 10, and when I get down to the bottom, everybody scream, Merry Christmas. Are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas!
The Champaign Center Partnership would like to thank all of the great sponsors who made this year's Parade of Lights, Home for the Holidays, the smallest parade yet. Thanks to Christie Clinic, Gentle Giant Soft Washing, Shatterglass Studios, City of Champaign, Midwest Construction Rentals, Martin Hood LLC, Feldkamps Towing, Midwest Construction Rentals, Carpenters Union Local 243, and International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers 601.
Be sure to visit Champaign businesses to shop local this holiday season. The Champaign Center Partnership is hosting the Hometown Holiday Shop and Stroll December 1st through 20th. Enjoy 3 weeks of holiday sales at local businesses in downtown, midtown, and Campbellstown.
As a thank you for patronizing downtown Champaign shops, the City of Champaign is offering free parking at the Hill Street parking deck from December 1st through December 31st. Visitors parking in the Hill Street parking deck will receive up to 2 hours of free parking. Visitors parking longer than 2 hours will receive a 2-hour discount off their parking fee. As always, parking in the parking deck and at metered spaces is free on Saturdays and Sundays.
Thank you so much for watching the 20th Annual Parade of Lights. Remember to vote for your favorite floats at champaincenter.com.
Happy holidays and stay safe this holiday season. Goodbye.